Good afternoon. I'm Franco Achilli, Academic Director of Raffles Milano, the new school of design based in Milano, the capital of design renowned all over the world. Raffles Milano is a member of an international network with 22 campus and in 12 countries. And this, in Milano, is a new proposal for study design in Europe, in Italy, especially in Milano. We will present today our master courses dedicated to graduates and young professionals, eagles, and after, in the second part, our 3 years courses dedicated to young high school graduates. Welcome to Raffles Milano, the design school you have been looking for, and that now probably you have found. I introduce Samuel, who will, through good reason of why to choose Raffles Milano. Thank you, Samuel. Welcome to our open day.
Thank you, Franco, for the introduction. I'm Samuel. I work as a recruiter here at Raffles Milano. It's very important to understand that design is not only a discipline that teaches us how to create new products, new successful products, it also teaches us how to improve existing products. This is really important to understand what you're going to study during your design course. So now we are going through good reasons to choose Raffles Milano. Our school is located right in the heart of Milano, which is the design and fashion capital of the world. The school is located in Porta Venezia district, and our faculty is the number one reason that made you choose Raffles Milano. It is formed by internationally acclaimed professional. I invite you to visit our website to see their bio, all the companies that they actually work with, and all the studio that we actively collaborate with. So we have over 100 teachers, and I invite you to have a look at them on our website. At Raffles Milano, you study with the best designers to become the best. We are an international environment. We have 22 colleges in 12 different countries, and this international mindset is brought to you in the way that you're going to make your projects. You have to understand that in this globalized world, it is very important to think internationally. So we bring from Raffles Milano, that was born in Singapore, to Milan, this innovative method. We have a student-centered experience. This means that from day one, every student will be immersed into a very professional working environment. We bring companies to school every single day because our teachers actively work in this field. I can share with you their experience and some tips and tricks about this amazing world. Raffles Milano will become your second home. We really create a sense of community around the school. We have flexible opening hours that will help you to work in the laboratories even after classes. And it is very important to meet the students that you're going to work with here at school. And we are very excited and will be waiting for you in the future. Launchpad is a service that will allow you to get rewarded at the end of each academic year. So every single portfolio is the collection of all of your projects, will be evaluated by an external design team. And after that, also the teachers will look at your portfolio, choosing the best one. So students will benefit from extracurricular activities and rewards at the end of each academic year. Raffles Club is this big container of extracurricular activities that comprehend conferences, debates, and also sometimes parties. So we give all the tools and the instruments and the resources to the students in order to achieve their goals and to organize this type of activities. Sometimes these events are open to the public, so every designer can come to school to meet you and exchange cards, maybe show your portfolio, and create a network of contacts that is very important in a city like Milan and in design in general. Throughout Your education path here at Raffles, you will benefit from a mentorship and coaching service. So if you need any suggestion on how to handle every project, it can be very stressful. So with soft skills like how to speak in public and how to handle stress, the mentorship and coaching service is going to help you. And you will learn how to build a successful CV. And the first companies that will receive your curriculum will be the teachers that work for important and worldwide companies. And this will boost your chances to enter into the job market. So now on to Anahita, that will talk to you about our master courses.
Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, everyone, for joining our live streaming. I'm Anahit, and I'm responsible for Raffles master programs and international students. I'm going to introduce to you the 4 master programs that we have at school. So Raffles Milano is offering 4 master programs, which all start in November 2021, next year. And those are fashion design and business first, second, product and interior design, visual design and communication, and photography courses. What's exciting about Raffles Milano master programs is that you have the opportunity of practicing, working on your individual projects, and interacting with a huge network of exciting professionals from all over the world and exciting companies of Milano. So I'm going to present to you the video of our course leader in fashion design and business that you will now see on your screens. Fashion design and business, the first, please.
I'm Arthur Abessa. I'm the course leader of the Master in Fashion Design and Business here at Raffles in Milano. I am a fashion designer myself. I have my brand under my name, and I consult for various fashion houses here in Italy and abroad. I also do costume design, and I'm an active member, let's say, of the Milanese fashion scene. I also enjoy very much teaching. I love the contact with students, and I love to see how a network is being built of different generations and different people coming from around the world, let's say. I want to quickly drive you through the master's program here at Raffles and explain to you a little bit better what it's all about and why it's so brilliant. So here's a bit of a more detailed plan of the time of the course actually at Raffles at the Masters. So the first month you arrive in Milan, and the first month is dedicated to the city that you are in and to the cultural heritage that you have to sort of like get to know and see and learn. I think it's very important you decide to study in Milan, that you know about Milan and its values and its hidden treasures as well. You have to get to know slightly the rhythm of this city, and so let's say the first month is dedicated to really understand where you are, because then ideally the city of Milan also inspires you in your sort of like on your way through the course. And then you start with very concrete and precise projects. So you have a number of projects through the course. Each project has a project leader, let's say, a tutor that comes and dedicates this project and does this project with you guys. And then there is also methodology classes. So there is something that is more technical and something that is more practical, let's say, these two elements. So each project, for example, there is a tailoring project, and then there is methodology classes about sustainability. You have a draping project, and then there is classes about construction and construction of vintage garments. Then there is a print project, and you get to do a project about print, and then there is classes on the side that will explain to you the history of graphic design a little bit further and the meaning of color. So the idea was to really make a rich program, very diverse projects that all at the end though build up a beautiful sort of like portfolio of ticking all the boxes that fashion is made out of. Of course, at the end, there's also the part regarding business. There is, let's say, classes that are about marketing and business practices in the world of fashion, or about communication. Or I also want to dedicate time for video and photography a little bit, because how you present your work is crucial once you have finished the master. So the idea is that you over the course of your time here, that you really tap into all the different subjects that fashion is all about, and that you build up a really juicy and beautiful portfolio. For me, it is very important to understand where is your strength. Let's say a designer can't always be a fantastic tailor and a beautiful illustrator and a great communicator. Sometimes maybe one of those things is your strength, and this is also, I think, our job to find out where you are strong and then really push you in and sort of like make you flourish even more. But it's important that you get to know all these different sort of parts of the world of fashion. So basically you have 10 months ahead of you that are filled with meetings, filled with getting to know extremely interesting professionals. This is something that we are very proud of, that sort of the constellation of the tutors and professors that you are interacting with are all people that are right now in the middle of their career, working, internationally active people that are full of connections themselves, full of knowledge that they want to give to you, and inspiring. I think it is very important that you get an idea what your future career could be like by getting to know your professors better. Let's say there is professionals from the field of graphic design, marketing, PR, of course, fashion designers. I think it's also very important that you understand the fashion world a little bit better. You don't have to become only let's say, there is not only one job option here in fashion. It's not that you only can be a fashion designer. There's lots more. You can be someone that is in charge of production. You can be someone in charge of print, of communication, marketing. So this is for me very important, that these 10 intense months give you a great overview of what the world can and does look like. I also want to mention that we try that our students participate actively in competitions, fashion design, or just design competitions, or all sorts of competitions, because this is very important. Your work and your name gets out there in this way. Your work gets a lot of visibility, and it's also good training for you to get to know what competition feels like. Because afterwards, out there, the world is that is waiting for you is full of competition, and so it's nice that you participate in competitions and get to know a little bit more this part of the game. The thing is that once you are done here with your 10 months, I want you to leave with a really representative portfolio of you, of your personality, of your work. I want that you can show to a company your strength, your array of abilities that you sort of got to know better during these 10 months, but also that you have already within you. My job is to pull this out and underline it even more, and that you leave here with a fantastic portfolio that represents you, and you proudly want to show it in an interview at a company. As I said before, Raffles, the tutors that teach here, me, myself, we are all actively professionals in the world out there at the moment. So this is already a great network. We are full of connections, and we hear lots of things. If there's a job there, or a position there, or a stage there, we obviously have our students in mind also for that. One great advantage here at Raffles is as well that the classes are very selected and small. So this means you have the maximum time and focus you get from the tutors and professors. And also that means that you have the possibility to receive coaching and mentorship from all of us here throughout the whole program and also after graduation. So there is a real dialogue between the student and the college. And we are here to accompany you, obviously not only during your time here at college, but also afterwards. We want to create a sort of network of students that stay in touch also after graduation, let's say. I hope this brief introduction and description of the master program in fashion design and business here at Raffles helped you to make up your mind and make the right choice. And me as the course leader, I really hope to see you soon here in Via Felice Casati in Milano in the beautiful Raffles College. Have a good day.
Okay. After the wonderful presentation by Arthur Arbesser, we pass on to the presentation of product and interior design by the course leader, Mark Sadler.
Hi, my name is Mark Sadler. I'm a French designer living in Milan. I live in Milan because Milan is an opportunity for, it's a place to be when you do this work. This master, which is a design product and product design master, but also an interior and architecture master. This is an interesting point because it will give an opportunity to the students to work in different scale. Product, I would say, it's a bowl, something like this. Right? It could grow, end up like designing a boat, designing a car. But then we have another scale, which is the house, the rooms, and even the buildings. So we will start our master at the beginning, much more giving a kind of imprinting in terms of culture, and visiting the city, visiting buildings, visiting producers, and we'll understand how things are made and what we can do in this school. I joined this school myself because I believe, and I think this master, I would like to call him Masters of Opportunity. It's an opportunity for us and my friends, all the professionals that we invited to work with us, my colleagues, who will coach you guys for 10 months. And we will have seven different product leaders who will follow and develop their ideas in different directions. To give you an example, we have Makio Azuike, which is a famous designer, living here himself. He's Japanese, but he lives in Italy. And he has this typical Japanese pragmatism of helping young people to find their essence in terms of design and studies. Other personalities like Joseph Stretz, which is an Israeli designer, living also in Milan. And he used to be one of my students a long time ago, and now he's a famous professional designer. He's directing products for an American company here in Milan. And he's doing mostly paramedical products and medical products. And it will be very interesting to work for a young person with a man like this, because he knows and he teach how to organize yourself into new worlds and new, I would say, frontiers. It's not consumer goods For consumer goods, we have another attitude, which is toward marketing. Here you will find people which are very much deep into research. And as I say, opportunity for us as professionals also to find new generations of young person able to give new ideas. We will work together to develop new territories and new ideas that we don't have time, since we are very busy to search. And this is why I think opportunity will be great for us and great for you guys, for the future also, for your futures. Few of my students became people which are working and colleagues which are working with me now. And so it could be a trampoline for you, because for us it's always difficult to understand when a young person, a lady or a man, is good in where? Graphic, art, culture. Is it a very good technician? What about 3D? What about working with your hands and so on? So in this period, in 1 year, we have this ability to understand and coach and help this person to end up with a background which is very strong. I find it always very difficult in these schools where you have all these professors who will give, all the rules and so on. Rules are important. That doesn't mean that we don't have rules. But the influence of your coaches, your prof, which are more professionals than professors, they will go directly to solutions and not concepts. And I think this is much more like working than studying. It's much more like working with, like in una bottega, an old-fashioned studio with a maestro explaining how you will do and how you will find solutions. And that will give you an imprinting which is quite unique. I think this is the only school like this. And this is, it's an umbrella under the Milano way of designing, which is, I would like to say, geographically very important and very interesting. Again, another opportunity, because we have Salone del Mobile during 1 week. It's crowded of people, but they will visit our school. Our students will visit the Salone. We will have extraordinary opportunities to exchange. So I would say, make sure that you don't miss this opportunity. It's always very difficult in few minutes for us to explain this this challenge and all these solutions. For example, I have two good friends which will help you to work on presentation concepts and images and how to speak. I convinced last year a very good designer who never teach to come here. He was very scared, but now he was elected the best professor of last year. Because he bring these students to the factories, show him he was working with glasses, and so all the students went to Murano, and after Murano, which is very artistic, they went to factories of glasses where he works also as an art director, and also a company which are making lamps using glasses, where he works also as art director. So I would say this is really imprinting that I would like to give to my courses. You have this project leader, I would say, for 1 month, and he will give you an input. And then you will visit those factories, so you will understand how things are made. And with these inputs and with this knowledge, after these weeks of visiting and speaking and learning and so on, you will try with him, with his help, to build a product. And it's like working. So it's a quite unique experience. You will have a kind of little palette and facet of what could be the experiences, because these seven different personality will give you 7 different approach to design and solutions. And this is what happens normally in a studio. You know, you could do from chairs to ceramics, to vases, to lamps, to shoes, sport shoes, skis, or motorbikes. And it's completely different. You know, I mean, you're dealing with fashion, you're dealing with marketing, you're dealing with money, which is always, you have this fil rouge of intelligence everywhere. It's not, sometimes it's the money which is very high, sometimes value, sometimes is opportunity in terms of shapes, opportunities in terms of materials. Here we are in the laboratory where you will learn how to use the machines. We have two good model maker. At the beginning, they will show you how to use the machine safely and make sure that it's not dangerous. And we have printers. Now we have used the small one here, but we have other printers around. And 3D printers, so you will learn how to work in 3D. But this, as I said before, these 3D things could be a lighter, a small piece, but it could be a house. So it depends how our course will go. You know, if you are interested about furniture is one thing, but if you are interested about interior, then it's a big furniture or many furniture together. So fashion will be more important than technique. All this value, I think, due to the fact that we are working together, we will influence one of each other, and for sure it will give us, and I see this every year, we are saying we're getting better and better, and we are finding things that we never thought about at the beginning. You know, the beginning it's always very crude. The first months people tend to understand who they are and so on, but then they melt and they find their way toward all solutions. In terms of what you can do in the future with this experience, I think, you know, very often, and I can say that because I'm a foreigner, I'm not Italian, and when we joke about Italy, we say it's a casino. What does that mean? It means that things are not organized. But if you are able, in the middle of this unorganized set, you will be able to grab opportunities and build up your solutions toward what you need and what you need in the market and the business-wise, which is not what I used to learn in France, you know, or what I teach when I was teaching in Germany or in England. It will be, for sure, another casino for you guys. It's not a stable situation, but it's not, again, a situation of opportunity. So you will learn how to get opportunists. I'm waiting for you guys to come here, and all with our team and my team, we will try to help you to find those keys for your future. I don't want to repeat always opportunity, but we will for sure use the best of you guys. So make sure you don't miss this opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, so next we go to the Visual Design and Communication course to be presented by the course leader, Franco Achilli.
Good morning. I'm Franco Achilli. I'm the academic director of Raffles Milano and course leader for the visual design courses. I'm here to introduce you to one of our most interesting master courses, the one in visual design and communication. Raffles Milano is a design school that offers 3 years courses in fashion design, in product and interior design, in visual design, and other masters, for example, in visual design and communication, photography, product and interior design, fashion design, and business. What is our master in visual design and communication? It is a proposal addressed to students already graduating in visual design and graphic design or visual arts or advertising. And at the same time to young professionals that wish improve their technical and cultural knowledge in a very dynamic and stimulating context like Raffles Milano, in the heart of the city of design and communication. Our master in visual design and communication has now become even richer and more interesting after 3 editions in which design offices and agencies of international relevance has been alternate. The international environment and the evolution of disciplines of visual communication have pushed us to integrate more fields with the intention of providing, through the master, an even more complex and full experience. 10 months in contact with studios and protagonists of European visual design, with international level lecturers who teach in our program for the realization of a series of projects that will become the peers of your portfolio. We are a school that focuses on transdisciplinarity, and our training plan includes, alongside the project teachers, international studios who follow our students in the project during a month, a parallel integrative path where teachers who are experts in their field of research or professional insert a moment of knowledge and experience on areas that are part of that fundamental distinctive background to build a contemporary professional profile. The plan for this for the 10 months of the master's course, a first month of introduction to cultural aspect of the city, visit to design offices and exhibitions, contact with professionals in a perspective of immersion in a professional and cultural life of one of the most stimulating cities for those who live with design. Then 7 months with one specific project per month, faced under the guidance of 7 international studios. In the past edition, we have as the teachers Pentagram Berlin, Lava from Amsterdam, G Studio from Athens, Left Loft from Milano, Hort from Berlin, Base from Bruxelles, De Rones, Rotterdam, London, and many, many others. 2 more months are then dedicated to making your final project under the guidance of a professional tutor. The last month, September, will be dedicated to making your portfolio and set up an exhibition in Raffles Milano where you can show your talent and skills to external world. This master, in this perspective, prepares you for professional roles in visual communication. Visual design is everywhere, and for this reason, we think that contemporary visual designers should be able to deal with editorial project and brand identity, exhibition design and advertising, packaging and digital environments, from creativity for social media to film and video making for corporate communication. The course aims to provide a complex and integrated background so as to offer viewpoints applicable to different professional areas. To be a creative director in an advertising agency or in a brand identity studio, the communication manager in a company, or in a design studio for integrated communication. The project path, flanked by immersion in integrative teams, provides the experience to know, face, and express one talent through the guidance of experts. Moreover, the master is a place in which meetings are held, not only with fellow students, but also with teachers and guests. It is an opportunity to build relationships, create a rich network, and show who you are, what you are capable of doing. A period in which, month after month, you reveal your skills and the competencies in front of professional figures and of international level. A working group is being set up during these months to start with the program in November. Precisely because of its nature and its program, the master attracts students from various previous experiences. Only for those who have a high level of curriculum in the culture of communication, showing the need to integrate technical knowledge, Raffles Milano offers an initial technically preparatory course in October. We call this course Greenhouse because we want it to be our symbolic greenhouse where the promising shoots of our design garden blooms and make them grow to the right standard, the right level of participate together with the other flowers in the evolution of our garden in Via Casati in Milano. We offer the greenhouse course to those who need training and updating software for layout, for processing illustrations or pictures, for building images. It is an immersive course of 3 half days a week for the whole month of October. So then, in November, the entire class of the master will be technically aligned. In order not to waste even one lesson, in order to make sure that no student remains behind, to allow to form also working groups in case of group project experiences. Milano then becomes the world capital of design in spring, and the world city turns into an exciting destination for designers from all over the world. More than 500,000 professional designers, producers, publishers, artists, commercial join those already living in design in the city and pour into 1,400 events, exhibitions, concerts, presentations, and conferences. Raffles Milano also participates with its one-way program in which the school turns into a station on the great circuit of Milanese design. Conferences, exhibitions, lessons, international guests, and open classes are the attractive moment in which Raffles Milano becomes one of the most active protagonists of the Milanese scene. The master in visual design and communication is therefore designed for those who want to enter the world of contemporary creative communication with the appropriate preparation to design, study, and build messages and communication campaigns. With the spirit of the visual designer, the designer who is required today to give visibility to product or services, to build the value of a brand, to set up commercial spaces and art. A designer who has to know the contemporary world and trends, but also carry out research, learn about history and deal technically and with new technologies with the scenarios of our time. At Raffles Milano, we are ready to open our doors to you and will introduce you to the most influential protagonist of European visual design. And we provide coaching and mentorship throughout the entire programs. A beautiful, lively school, an environment of young designers who want to give a turning point determined to their creative life. Raffles Milano is waiting for you. Ciao.
So, and finally, we arrive at the presentation of photography master course. Dennis Curti will drive you through the contents of the master course.
Good morning, everybody. I am Dennis Curti and I live in Milano. I am the artistic director of Casa dei Treoci in Venice, a photography museum dedicated to photography. During my life, I worked with the most important photographer around the world, like David LaChapelle, Helmut Newton, Sebastião Salgado, Henri Cartier-Bresson, Robert Capa. In 2015, I founded my photo gallery in Milano, Still Gallery. I wrote 2 books about my professional experience in curator, and one of these was about the collectors, photographers. Then I am director of 2 photo festival in Italy. The first is in Capri Photo Festival, and I worked with Olivo Barbieri and Francesco Iodice, Ferdinando Scianna, Irene Kung, Maurizio Galimberti. And then second one is in Savignano sul Rubicone. Is the most important photography festival in Italy, CFest. Master in Photography is a program for candidates who wants to use the photo to communicate their message and the audience in advertising or social media or in corporate communication. Master in Photography lasts 10 months from November to September. The students, we have the opportunity to visit the photographer studio and galleries and museum and many exhibitions around the city. And there we have the chance to shot the daily life, to meet and learn from experts. The students, we have the opportunity to produce the personal final project and to exhibit their work. Milano is a very beautiful city. In the city, there are a lot of opportunity around the photography fields. There are a lot of photography studio, a lot of gallery, and a lot of museum. The students can visit a photo laboratory, and it's very important for fashion system and for collector market, because there are a lot of gallery, a lot of auction, photography auction in the city, and also there is the first photo fair in Milano, Mia Fair, and during the Design Week and the Fashion Week, there are a lot of opportunity to meet a lot of photographer, critics, and publisher. After November, the students will work and study with the very important photographers and experts in photography field, like ID magazine, like Tony Torenberg, fashion photographer, and such as Leica photographers and Leica brand for technical and aesthetic program in portraits, still life, and advertising photos. And then for the curatorial field in photography, we invited Matthias Harder from Newton Foundation and Eric Kessel, very important contemporary photography curators. Why Raffles Milano? Because in Raffles Milano, in Photography Master, we invited the most important teacher. We invited photographers, curator, and publisher. Every student can have coaching, a personal coaching and a personal tutor for his portfolio and for his personal project. Graduates can pursue career opportunity as a photographer or publishing specialist and photo editor and photography curator, photojournalist, or video makers. In Raffles Milano, we have two categories of lesson: method and project. Method lesson are theoretical and technical lesson, and the project lesson, where we have invited a professional in the respecting field. I hope this short video helps you to make a right choice. I personally looking forward to seeing you in Raffles Milano soon.
Okay, thank you for your attention. And now I'm going to present to you a little bit about the application deadlines and what is early bird at Raffles Milano. So as we mentioned before, our 10-month master courses start in November 2021. And there are 2 application periods that you can start applying. The first application period, as we like to call it, it's an early bird application period. And the deadline of the early bird application period is February 28th. And this is a very exciting, wonderful opportunity for students to apply as early as possible and be eligible for 50% discount on the tuition fee. Of course, if your portfolio meets the requirements of Raffles Milano. And the second application period is till April 30 of 2021. And this time, for this application period, Raffles Milano is granting 30 scholarship up to 50% discount on the tuition fee, also already depending on the portfolio. So these are the 2 application periods. Repeating once again, the first one is February 28th with 50% discount on the tuition fee, and the second one up to 50% discount on the tuition fee. So, and now presenting the Raffles Milano contacts. You can contact us on WhatsApp, you can contact us through telephone, through email, and don't forget to subscribe to our social media channels, because there you can see what the Raffles Milano is about, and you can see the student and have more interactive overview about what is Raffles Milano. So these are our contacts you see there, and I'm passing the floor to Samuel, who will present the 3-year courses.
Thank you, Anaït. So now we're going to go over the 3 years courses here at Raffles Milano. In the upcoming video, you will see the first day of school at Raffles, and is a little bit unconventional, if you will. The first day at school at Raffles Milano starts with the rugby match. This is because it's the perfect activity to break the ice, to know your classmates, and to understand that in design, you always have to work as a team. As it happens in a rugby team, also in design, different people that have different skills need to collaborate to achieve a final goal that it's common to everybody. Winning a match for a designer means delivering a successful design product. Now on to the video. Okay, so now on to our 3 years courses. As you may see from the slide, we have fashion design, interior design, product design, and visual design. We're going to talk a little bit about how to become a Raffles Milano student. So first of all, we start with a school tour that is associated with a personal info session. You can do this tour virtually. As Anaid said before, on our social media platforms, there is a tour of our classrooms and laboratories. You can also book an info session that can take place on Skype, on the phone, on Teams, wherever you prefer. And we're waiting for you in Milan to show you in person our beautiful campus. So after you gather all the information about the study plan and the admission requirements, there is a motivational interview. This admission interview is with the academic coordinator, and you have to demonstrate all of your passion and motivation to study design. A few days after the motivational interview, you will receive an email, and after a positive outcome of this interview, you can enroll to Raffles Milano. Enrollments for the academic year 2021-2022 are open, and we currently have early bird discount. If you apply before February 28th, 2021, you're going to get a 50% discount on the first year tuition fee. Okay, so you can book an info session by sending an email to triennali@rm modedesign.it. Our courses start from the very basics of design. We have a design camp that concentrates on introduction to the about is fashion design. Fashion design is not only about clothing. You're going to learn also how to design accessories, bags, shoes, and jewelry. You're going to see a video about our fashion design course. We have a beautiful fashion design laboratory with sewing machine. We have a big wall with all the color threads that you can use, big tables to do mood boards, and also over 45,000 samples of fabrics that you can see and touch at every single time. At the end of fashion design, there is going to be a fashion show organized by the students. And now we see the video about fashion design. Is like a mentor that you can and Fiorucci. The second course that we're going to talk about is interior design. Interior design is all about spaces, function, and people. So you're going to choose colors, the furniture, the lighting. You're going to do 3D models of not only houses and apartments, but also public spaces such as restaurants, shops, shopping malls, and so on. And now we're going to see a video of interior design. Carlo Forcolini is the course leader of interior design. He's also the scientific director. The third course, that we're going to talk about is product design that works closely with interior design. A product designer creates objects, the objects that we touch every single day, from a chair, a table, a pen, or our smartphones. We study materials, sustainability. We have an amazing product design laboratory where you can use also the 3D printers to do prototypes. And it works closely with interior because as an interior designer, you could choose some existing products to put inside spaces, or you could ask for products for specific measurements or lighting to put inside the spaces that you are designing. So now we're going to see our product design laboratory. Mark Sadler is the course leader of product design, entire life to win at least an Oscar. The same thing can be said for an industrial designer. He won 4, and our faculty has 39 Compassi d'Oro, and his work is present in a museum like the MoMA in New York and the Centre Pompidou in Paris. So now we're going to visual design. Visual design is present in our everyday lives like never before. We see visual products on our smartphones, on advertisement campaigns, on flyers, on TV, on movies, and pictures. In visual design, you're going to learn how to use softwares to create visual design products, but also communication and advertisement. So now onto the video for visual design. Franco Achilli is the course leader of visual design that we did in collaboration with the top management of the City Hall of Milan. During this project, the students stayed inside the campus for 72 hours, and they had 4 different projects to complete in 72 hours. We provided them with food and beverages, and they could shower inside the campus. The goal was to finish the projects in time, and at the end, the best one were approved and actually became actual projects. So now onto the video. Thanks for your attention. On this slide, you can see all the important contacts. You can call us on the phone. You can send us an email. I remind you to visit our website, and don't forget to follow us on our social media platform, where you can see also the virtual tour of Raffles Milano. So thank you for being with us today. And I'll leave you with another slide with all the important contacts, both for triennale and master courses. And we'll be waiting for you in Milan. Have a nice day.